Hi, and welcome to Moonbeam Connections. I'm Jacqui-Leigh. Today on Tarot Whispers, we're going to be looking at the High Priestess. And I've already been getting some messages about the High Priestess just as I was setting up here today. And as you can see, it's the High Priestess in the middle. We've got these two towers, the black one on this side, the white one on this side, but things are open, right? Things are open, endless possibilities. And so the High Priestess is all about the divine, and it's about divine feminine, but it can relate to people who are feminine, masculine, or non-binary, right? Male, female, male, non-binary. It doesn't matter, right? We all have feminine energy and masculine energy within us, right? That feminine, masculine, it's not one or the other, right? It's a spectrum. So some people may be more masculine, some people may be more feminine, and what your gender is doesn't matter, right? There's some females who are very masculine, some males who are very feminine. And this is all about the connection to the divine, though. She has a connection to the divine. She has her intuition, right? She has wisdom and endless possibilities that are available to her. So I will do automatic writing on the High Priestess. And so when I do automatic writing, I am silent or I don't speak while I do it. I dub over afterwards. So if it does sound a little weird, it's because I did dub over it afterwards. And it will take a minute, a few seconds to just meditate and start listening to what messages Spirit wants to bring forward about the card, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about the divine. The divine that exists within all of us, and the divine that we are connected to. Quiet the mind. Listen. The divine is within you. The High Priestess sits in confidence between the light and the dark, the known and the unknown, the right and the wrong. She sits in her wisdom and her intuition. She sits still and allows the divine to come to her, allows the divine to speak through her, allows the divine to speak to her. Everyone is the divine. Everyone can hear the divine, but you must listen, must Sit and be still. The divine is in all of us and runs through all of us. We can all feel, see, and hear the divine, but you must trust. Be still and listen, not to all the thoughts in your head, but truly listen to what is coming down to you, what is coming through you, what you know to be true. Sit still, quiet, listen, heed, believe. All is yours. All is divine. All is well. All is known. All is felt. You must feel it, know it, breathe it, believe it, love. So this is a wonderful message. This is all about, basically, the divine is within us. Everything is the divine. We are the divine. We can hear the divine, right? It's about being quiet, being still, right? Taking those thoughts out of your head. It's the hardest thing to do. Not worrying about the dishes, not worrying about what you have to do tomorrow. Just being still and allowing the messages to come to you, allowing the messages to flow through you, allowing the divine to not only come to you, work through you, right? To be at peace, to hear. But really, I think the main thing is you need to work on the thoughts that are within your own head. Settle your own thoughts down about what should be, about what could be, and just be present in the moment and allow the messages to come to you. And the more you practice that, allowing the messages just to come to you, the more messages you will get without even having to consciously get into that mode, right? You'll sort of, as you're driving and you're driving down the road and you're paying attention to what you're doing here, and you're allowing your mind to become a little bit thoughtless, all of a sudden messages will come down to you, right? But you need to try and quiet yourself as much as possible, open yourself up to it, allow it to come through, and then trust it. That's the hardest part. Is that my thought or is that the divine? Is that my thought? Is that the divine? And what I would say is the easiest way to, as you're practicing this and working through it, to determine whether is that my thought or is that divine's thought, my higher power, whatever you, God, whatever you believe in, your spirit angel, your guardian angel, any, whatever you believe it is. I believe everything's one, so it's everything. But as you learn, so the very first thing that sort of comes through, if you're asking a question, the very first thing that comes through without any thought, don't then be like, it wasn't no, I don't think that's right. No. Now you're putting your own thought. I must have been thinking that. So just sit, be quiet, start trusting, and whatever first comes through, that's where you kind of start. Whatever first comes through, and you start trusting that, and then you'll be able to allow yourself to sit longer and listen longer, and eventually you'll start trusting more and more and more. I hope this message helped you, and I appreciate you being here today. Thank you. I'm sending you peace, love, and happiness. Bye for now.